Guys, and welcome back to DNB. Today we're going to do a pretty special review on a pretty special bike. It's somewhere in Afghanistan. That's where the base company is located. It's called the Polygon Suzuki D5.
Amazing bike. I freaking love it.
All right, let's start the review. Right, starting off with the bike, we're gonna start with the tires. They are 27.5-inch tires, which is modern for today, but it's not 29 inches. And I prefer 29 inches, but it comes back with pretty thick tires. This is almost enduro, not quite, but it's pretty cool. I like the thickness. The thicker the better, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
The brakes are interesting. They're Shimano hydraulic brakes, same ones I have on my NRS1 that I upgraded. They're not a bad pair of brakes. I would prefer the brakes on my bike because they are good for the money and they work really well. And I don't know what these are. They're kind of generic brake discs, but they still work and there's no complaints, right? There's no
complaints, man.
there's no noise when you clench on them.
Nope.
So it's very, very quiet brakes. Same on the back. Then we come around and we have the gear setting, and the gears are from Shimano. It's one of their lower class brands, Olivio, but you still have trigger shifts, and they're very nice. They're plastic, but they're pretty nice quality. And actually, this one could be metal. Is it like metal or something, or plastic?
Probably plastic.
Yeah. So I actually prefer these as well for my budget setup, but they're very nice, and there's almost no complaints, except for that we had to actually tighten the brakes from factory because they were too loose, and we couldn't change the gears as well.
Yep. So in the front, I love feeling great when I ride, so suspensions are a must. They came with some cheap sontours, so of course I'm going to replace that. Here we have RockShox Gold RL, no, just Gold 30. Really great shocks. And in the back we have a Monarch RL, both from RockShox, both great shocks.
Yeah, and this shock, it is the Monarch RL. It's the exact specs on this. It's 190 by 51 millimeters, is that right?
Yes.
So, just in case you're wondering, that's the exact size if you have this bike. And it was really easy to install. 2 screws, that's it.
Yeah, really great. And so if you're wondering, this bike, I picked it up for an insane price of $899. Now it's going for almost $1,500. Plus, with both RockShox, you could definitely resell this for a lot more.
Yeah, so we got this on Bikes Online. A link in the description below. It might be sold out, honestly. This is a very popular bike, and they sell out very quickly. This has internal cable routing for a dropper post, and we're going to make a video on that, on how to install it. In total, this bike was about 32 pounds, brand new, but we knocked some weight off with the suspension, about 1.5 pounds. Not bad. You're able to pop higher on the jumps. Yeah, it's not a terrible weight for a full-on trail bike.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I would compare this to a newer specialized stunt jumper, because that's what it's most similar to, and this blows it out of the water with weight. Not so much exactly quality, because this is welded, but I'd say for the money and price, this is one of the best options. In fact, probably the best. So we're gonna have some B-roll of this going around the neighborhood and jumps.
I'll just show you how the suspension works on jumps and stuff, and you'll get to see that. It's really great. Bye.